What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting December 1st, 2025. Leo, I hope all is well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Didn't need too much. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. And the deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals. Just want to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Cancer's messages for the week, and we're about to see what is in store for Leo. All right, give me all the messages here for Leo this week. What can Leo expect? Let's grab all the messages here for Leo. Okay, that was different, but I'll take it. All right, energies here for Leo. Okay, Leo, let's get this cut in and begin your messages for the week. Tomorrow is December 1st, so 24 days after tomorrow is Christmas. All right, I think I turned the deck around, but no, we're good. All right, so here we go, Leo. This is the Queen of Wands, and you know this would represent you right off the bat. So this queen here is what you're focused on, Leo, this week, what you're going after. A high degree of passion and also a high degree of intensity. She's a court card I always talk about, you know, when it comes to any types of sexual expression, it's uninhibited, right? So she can also send in that burst of energy for any other thing that's going on for you. So that can include relationships, again, projects, could just be your work, whatever, you know, work that you do in terms of your employment. All right, very powerful, but this is you, and this week is about you being focused on something and going after it with intensity and passion. Up next now we have the Empress, Major Arcana. And also, you know, since we're winding down or just coming off of a holiday here, this still would be for any Leo that I'm reading for who wants to reposition themselves, regroup, and pull back that energy that you've given, you know, to those that you may have shared around the holidays. There's nothing wrong with that. This card is still a card of beauty. And also it's just taking a moment to replenish, renourish yourself, almost like the almost like the Four Swords, the minor card, the Four Swords, when it comes to just focusing the energy on yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself. You can see she's holding a baby, so this definitely would represent there could be pregnancy news around you. Funny that she comes right after the Queen of Wands, so I could be just talking to a Leo who is currently pregnant or about to deliver. It could also be the childbirth. Okay, this is a card that represents beauty in all forms. Could represent Mother Nature as well. So you could be just spending some time outdoors enjoying Mother's nature and God's beauty. There's something around you, Leo, that's growing, developing, or expanding. Okay. Following the Major Arcana Empress, now we have the Page of Wands. More of your energy here. I read the Page of Wands as there could be some good news that comes to you this week, Leo. She mirrors the Page of Wands, the rabbit mirrors over there to that queen, holding the scroll. So that could be the news that the person is carrying. So they could come face to face and, you know, this could be the mailman. And then, you know, the mailman delivers something that you may have been waiting for, that puts a smile on your face. This also too could represent for any Leo that I'm reading for, starting, you know, some sort of pursuit when it comes to any hobbies or creative action. All right. Could be also, you know, starting a new relationship. Like I said, it mirrors over here to the Queen. Up next now, even more so, the Ace of Cups is now on the top line. So the Ace of Cups is about that pregnancy news. Okay. Someone that you may hear this week of someone becoming pregnant and then someone giving birth to a child. Also, the Ace of Cups would represent a job offer. And then, you know, in its own or on its own, you know, it's still part of the group. You may already be receiving that energy from those that are near and dear. Following that, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Queen of Pentacles means that the money is strong, or if there was any concerns that you may have had about your finances, then this is the week that may turn those things around from you. This is a promotion, pay raise, bonus money. Like I said, we're entering into the most important holiday for me is Christmas, and do employers, I don't know, still give out bonus money? It may be part of that energy. This would represent the boss in the workplace environment, the creditors. It could also represent how people see you, Leo, as being there for them. See, it's underneath your own energy. Accountable, credible, sustainable, good money handler, never coming across as stingy or selfish, always willing to lend a helping hand. And it doesn't always have to involve, exchanges of money or finances. All right, so that's the Queen of Pentacles. Up next, now we have, look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. Now you have luck on your side all week, Leo. How about that? Fate and destiny. So maybe this week there's something that comes to you that you were fated or destined to have. And also, I would attach that if you were the Leo that I've been doing these readings for, and if you ever received the Magician, and I talked about, manifesting your desires or your wants, this will jumpstart all of that energy. You know what I mean? The will, the luck being on your side. One of the big money cards, again, if, we have the Queen, it follows the Queen. So the Queen is a big money card as well as the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so if you're the risk-taking Leo and you like to do the gambling and the casino runs, the lottery, just play responsibly. You do have luck on your side. Anything that was unfortunate for you may turn around and become fortunate. Following that, now we have the King of Wands. See, look at that. King of Wands. This reading is all for you, Leo. That's what damn sure. We got the Queen, Page, and the King. All right, so King of Wands, just like that Queen of Wands, focused on something or someone, going after whatever it is with a high degree of intensity as well as passion. Okay? And since he sits underneath that Page of Wands, again, someone coming to deliver some news. Again, it could be the mailman, because he has a scroll in his hand. And the trumpet is always referencing, alerting you as to something good that's coming. Okay, some sort of announcement or something like that. Following the King of Wands, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, money is strong here. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you may be putting in that grind this week. It still could be a pay raise, bonus money, a job offer. And then also, too, I usually stretch the energies of the Seven of Pentacles into many options that could be opening up for you, Leo, I'm sorry, in other areas. All right, on top of that Queen of Pentacles, now we have the King, the King of Pentacles. Whoa, okay, so this financially is going to be a strong week for you guys. You got the blessing from the Empress right there, right? Remember I said something growing, developing, expanding. It could be, some sort of money involvement here. But the King is just like the Queen, the boss in the workplace environment, the creditors, how people see you as, credible, accountable, reliable, dependable, good money handler, never coming across as stingy or selfish. Job offers, contract offers, anything related to business. All right, on top of the Wheel of Fortune here for you, now we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is, of course, again, underneath the Empress of what I always talked about. I said the Four of Swords gave me that pull to talk about having to, maybe this week, for some lines that I'm reading for, coming, after a major holiday, just wanting to detach, regress, or degress or whatever, and just replenish, renourish, just taking care of your own needs and whatnot, right? So, of course, it could also be for Leos that I'm reading for that are planning future trips. Now, if we get movement cards and the last couple cards that I toss here for you, then you could be just, not only planning a trip this week, but executing, taking that trip during the same time. All right, so it's all about you resting up, quieting your mind, replenishing, relaxing, taking a break, all right? Following the Four of Swords, now we have here's another page. Underneath the Page of Wands, this is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is here. And again, that's a job offer. That's pregnancy news. You got 3 cards here that would represent pregnancy news. So do not be surprised that you hear about someone that you know becoming pregnant. Also, I have to toss in there birth of a child. And then here, this would look like the mail carrier, right? Underneath this one here that has the scroll and blowing the trumpet. So he's in front of the door. You're about to receive some sort of good news this week, Leo. I mean, I can't put it more plainly than that. Page of Cups, job offer, pregnancy news, birth of a child. It could also be for those Leos who may have entered into a new relationship and it's still fresh and it's still new, and we're calling it less than 30 days old. Page of Cups, just like that Ace of Cups, can form and bring together, if I didn't mention it about that Ace of Cups, can bring together new platonic relationships as well as romantic partnerships. Last card I have for you, Leo, in this glorious spread. Look, you're going to finish off with the Three of Cups now. Wow. All right, so you know the Three of Cups is all about happiness, celebrations, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, spending quality time with those that you love, family members, friends, could be co-workers after work for happy hour. All right, so you finish off with the Three of Cups. It cross mirrors over here to you, the Queen of Wands. So anything is possible this week, Leo. I like this energy for you. Shadow energy, well, we got the Two of Cups. All right, so we're not done. Two of Cups is the shadow energy. This is for any Leo that I'm reading for that's already in, a relationship, and you're getting out of that relationship and that what you were or putting in if you were ever concerned or worried. Spending quality time with each other, sharing like-minded energies. The Two of Cups could be for any single Leo, of course, that comes along and sees the video, an invite out for a date. And then also, too, like the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups, that Two of Cups specifically, though, will form and bring together romantic partners. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Leo, but keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages for you. Take what's going to work for you, Leo. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a splendid week this week. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.